Graffiti is one of the most looked down upon forms of art. Law forbids it. People demean street artists, and they are even sometimes thrown in jail just for spraying on an image on a wall or on a street. To me, graffiti is as much as a piece of art as a portrait. I set off in Montreal to see if I wasn't the only one with these feelings.
Well, it depends where they are. It depends what it looks like too. Some are nice, beautiful, but those are something that are not good, no good. You don't have a good impression when you saw that, when you saw that, you know.
What's my opinion? I think there should be places where it's allowed because it's a form of art that I think is cool.
Makes the city more bright. I think it's when expressing one's feelings without using violence.
I love it. I love every part of graffiti. I think it's great.
I think that it is a great way for artists to express themselves in a medium where they're not like confined to like traditional art, you know, like paint on canvas or whatever. Like they're free to express themselves wherever about whatever they want. So it's kind of like an exaggerated version of freedom of speech, but like graffiti itself, like there are different types. Like you can see different types of graffiti on the street. Like there's the art type of graffiti, and then there's like the vandalism type of graffiti. But when someone like does a whole freaking anonymous mural that's just beautiful and incredible and like amazing, like it's like that's true art. That's free. Like that's good graffiti.
I make it. Is there a problem with it?
Well, do you think it's artistic?
Yeah, it is.
Do you think it could be used to brighten up the old port section?
Most definitely, the old port section is really crispy. I don't like it though. It needs brightening to boring for the person to hug you.
Yeah, it could be, yeah. I mean, the right place. You know, if you find a nice place, yeah. I think it can be nice. It just has to be tasteful and planned.
Yes, I think it could, and I think that actually a couple of years ago they actually had an exhibition where they took concrete slabs and just placed them in the old port, and people were able to graffiti on it, and I loved it. It was a great mix of like modern, urban types of art mixed with old school architecture and stuff from, you know, like 400 years ago. So it was really beautiful. I thought it was a nice mixture of cultures.
It could be used, yeah, in order to, I don't know, I mean, there is a lot of graffiti there that, like, I wouldn't, like, along the old port, there's this one dock where, like, on the garage doors and everything, like, you can see these giant murals, and I don't know if they're graffiti or not, but, I don't know, I think it would look good if done right. I mean, if, once again, if someone was just going around to every door and building and writing the word "fuck you" really big, like, that's not good graffiti, you know, but if they were doing something good and artistic that symbolized something, you know, powerful, then yeah. I'd say yes.
Do you think there's a link between body art and graffiti?
Yes. Tattooing is a form of graffiti to the body. Yeah, graffiti is a tattoo on the wall. You link it together as one.
No, I don't think there is, because I think that body art is so permanent And graffiti is always changing and always evolving. So if you get something like a tattoo or something, it's gonna stay there forever.
Yes, only in the sense that it's like a self-expression, just like most other types of art are. Like, because body art is like done on your skin. It's not necessarily your art unless you're like tattooing yourself with like a knife, you know. But like because that's not your personal art. That's someone else's art, but it's still capturing what you want it to capture. And just like you're putting out your message when you do graffiti on whatever, you know. So I mean, there is a link only in that kind of standpoint, but I wouldn't say like. Because they are like two of the main types of art that are like looked down upon, but I mean, other than that, I don't really see much of a connection.
What's body art?
Like tattoos.
Nah.
Do you think if people can tattoo themselves, they can, with permission first, graffiti a wall on a building?
Definitely, if that's the look that the building's going for, if they want that kind of art, then it's definitely that should be allowed.
The fun about graffiti though is sometimes you don't ask for permission. You know, the fun is kind of being spontaneous about it and being bad and going out and doing something where you're not supposed to. So I think that for those reasons, graffiti artists will never be like a tattoo artist in that way where they have permission.
It's curious to me that the Congress people typically have a negative view on graffiti when the people they represent like it. It's sort of like wanting to move your right hand, but your mind's forcing your left. An analogy. People like looking at graffiti that's colorful, artistic, and not profane. I don't understand. Is that why they make it illegal, or if it looks good, why shopkeepers care? I mean, yes, they're spray painting stuff onto a wall that you technically own, or at least rent. But if it looks good, people will be drawn to it, and then say, oh, hey, look at that, I need one of those. Well, go in and buy whatever that one is, so why isn't it legal?